The question I get asked a lot is, what is passive investing in real estate? So that's basically when you use your money to invest into other people's projects, invest through a fund or a syndication that will then in turn grow your money. So you make interest on those funds and you have very minimal tasks or responsibility in the project. So we like to call that private lending or just a capital partner. There's those as well. And for me, that's what I'm shifting into now. I wish I would have known that when I first got started, that you could just invest your money, because I had my money invested in my retirement, but I wasn't really paying attention to it. And over the course of the 10 years that I was working at my job, my retirement did gain interest, but it was at about like 6%. But through real estate, you could make between 10 to 12% passively as well. And you have to, one, though, trust the operator, the person that is running the project, to make sure they have experience. But three, I've probably raised money from, I think, over 30 different people, and they have gotten their return back, their interest, and they've had a great experience. And so for me, it's about having everyone kind of grow their wealth together, whether that be their money, whether that be partnering on deals, whether that be just gaining experience and the knowledge to then teach other people what their options are. Because even though people could potentially make more if they did their own flip or bought their own rental, that also comes with a lot more responsibility of maintaining those properties, dealing with contractors, dealing with renters, and all the maintenance that comes along, and construction as well, which is not easy. And it's a little bit more risky because you could go either way. You could either make more money or you could lose money. So that's the biggest difference with the passive investing. And I have done over 36 flips. And now I'm transitioning into just raising funds through our accredited fund, RCI, and through True Wealth Investing. So if you are interested in passively investing, make sure you comment below or head to my website, investwithsasha.com. So today we are here on Oahu, and I'm speaking at the Kako Collective event about not only my journey, but how I've raised over $10 million, a lot of it using social media, and also how people can start passively investing too, because when you're actively investing on these projects, dealing with contractors, trying to find deals, it can get a little tough. But I wish I would have known about investing while I was working my job, just having my money grow for me, making double-digit returns. We're also going to be speaking to a lot of the experienced investors here on how they raise money, how they invest their own money, and what advice they can give to people who are just getting started or want to scale to the next level and really make the most use of their money, because nobody cares about their money like you do. And so we want to get some tips from these experienced locals on what they recommend too. So today I'm going to be speaking to over 150 people about how I raised private money over the years and how they can also passively invest as well and have another stream of cash flow. And I'm excited because a lot of the people that are going to be speaking with me today, I've known for years. A few of them we've even started at the exact same time and have just scaled so quickly because, one, we listened to everything that we were taught. Two, we just took action immediately, even though we didn't have all the answers and we didn't know everything that was happening and what the next steps were. I think just having that confidence in yourself to just get outside of your comfort zone has been huge as well. And then we'll also be speaking about how we can make an impact on the community too, and how we have helped people over the years to start investing and gain that confidence in themselves. So I'm excited today. Stay tuned. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, and stay tuned because we're all about teaching other people how they can build wealth and how they can have more options and freedom in life. Passive ways. So when I was working my engineering job, I didn't have to go over and beyond and work 100 hours a week. What I could have done and what I wish I knew I could do to get started was invest in other people's deals. I did have a 401k. I had some savings. I could have invested it and just had it working for me. So that's another thing that I just want to touch on is you don't have to be out there if you don't have the time, or you're choosing not to maybe go in that direction right now. You could also passively invest in any one of our deals up here, and that's a way that you can get started and just building more cash flow and add that to your portfolio. And then when you invest, I believe with majority of us, then we can also openly just keep you in the loop of the deal, what's going on throughout the progress of the project. And then that way you can get your foot in the door, you can get a taste of what it's like to invest without actually having to do all of the work.
Yeah, good point. Such a great point. And that's basically like making money while you sleep. Yeah, we do all the heavy lifting. That's why she had said that's active, because we're literally still in the grind, boots on the ground, where if you have actually funds or access to those funds, what she said, actually that's where we all want to be, right? That's where wealth creation is, on the passive side. But a lot of times we're in a situation where like we're not there yet, so we need to be on the active side. But such a great point, Zasha.
Like I was saying, there's people out there that don't necessarily want to do all the work. So I was able to raise all the money, bring that to the table, and then they brought the deal, and that's how I was able to get to my goals so quickly. So there's different ways to accomplish the same thing, and we've all done it differently. But like you were saying, buying back time, I didn't have to wait so many years to get to my goal because I was trying to do it myself. No, I leaned on other people, other partnerships, so I could get there faster. All right, that's a wrap. I hope you learned something about how you can keep your money working for you through private lending. I wish I knew this was an option when I was working full time, that I didn't need to quit my job in order to make double-digit returns, and that everyday people were doing this. You don't have to be super rich or super wealthy to get started and be making higher returns than the average person, which will in turn give you more freedom and options in life to go take more vacations, to potentially retire early, and to go and live the life that you want. So with that, type any questions below in the comments. I'll be answering them. If you have any questions about real estate investing, life, and just any questions about private lending at all, that's why we're here doing this channel, in order to help better serve you and educate you on what you could potentially invest in and how you can elevate your life. So also go and check out zashasmith.com. That's my website, where you can find out more ways that you can invest with me, or more options that you have in order to keep your money growing. And with that, I will see you on the next one. Weehaw!